And the Lakers going through their pregame routines. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. First for the Warriors, Steph Curry's out there with Klay Thompson. And at the center position, a 6'11" banger out of the Republic of Georgia, Jaja Pachulia. And it's Durant, and it's Green in at the power forward. And looking at the Lakers, Russell is out there with Nick Young. And the big man at the center position, the towering 7'1" Russian Mozgov. And it's Randall in at the four-man position. Back to Russell. And there's the pass to Ingram. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down. Well, for the Lakers last season, it seemed there was so much turmoil throughout the year. Injuries, coaching-wise, changes in the offense. They never were able to really gain any momentum. They made a decent run at the end of the season, but that didn't carry over into the postseason when they were swept by the Lakers in the first round.
And Young kicks to Russell. Lakers passing it around. Knocked away. Curry with the steal. Left side Curry. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. I think going back to D'Antoni and the Lakers, that Howard and Gasol were made more than a little disgruntled with how Clark he made use or didn't make use of them offensively.
You know, the Lakers brought in D'Antoni to try to emphasize Steve Nash and his role in the offense, but I think they neglected how that would affect the seven-footers. Didn't do a really good job of incorporating those guys, and when you got Kobe getting his shots, that's a tough dynamic to work through.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
The thing you notice right off the bat from the statistics, just his three-point percentage. I mean, it's a terrific number, and it's a combination of things. It's a good shot selection. Mechanics is solid, and his movement on the perimeter is outstanding.
Very true, Steve. I mean, he's also one of those guys who doesn't take long at all to get on a roll offensively. He's a fun player to watch when he gets hot. You know, it's very rare that you're going to be able to make the playoffs in the West without coming out with a winning record against the rest of the conference. And the Warriors knew that would be important in their quest for the playoffs, and they handled business against the West. I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. Dictating the pace and making sure that pace is up-tempo is what he's hoping they can do in this one. He said, we're fast, we know it, and we're going to make sure they know it too.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Well, and for the Warriors who fought so hard to get back into the playoffs, last year their 28-24 record against the rest of the West really helped their cause, Steve.
Well, the toughest part of the Warriors' last campaign was a rough stretch of games in February where they dropped off a bit in the race. And, you know, a lot of those games were against Western teams, and if you kind of remove that month, their in-conference record is even more impressive.
Stolen by Thompson. Knocked loose. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Here is Russell. Curry meets him. Pass to Randall. The dish to Young. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, this Warriors ownership group has really energized the franchise. They've been very proactive. They purchased the D-League team from Dakota. with plans to move them to Santa Cruz, about an hour south of Oakland. And in order to accommodate the team's home games, they built a new 3,000-seat arena in a matter of months.
He's perfect from the line this time. And the Santa Cruz Warriors, as they've been renamed, have been a hit. You know, Clark leading the D-League in revenue, making the D-League finals last season.
And, you know, with all of the D-League games now broadcast on YouTube, the exposure